Welcome back. In the previous part, we did the Ferris wheel attraction with all the characters available to us. And we're going to be doing that again, but with the Castle of Mirrors. Now, I have been doing some experimenting here and there with the Castle of Mirrors to see which scenes are relevant, where they change and all that sort of thing. And there's a few that don't really add anything. It's just, hey look, we're in the Castle of Mirrors. It's not worth showing those, so it may be random in terms of what scenes we have here and there based on what characters. Like for instance, we're going to be doing Elie first, and she does have an interesting thing to say on the bottom floor. But then I go to Tio, and she doesn't really add anything character specific, so it's not worth showing. But we will be showing, at least with all the characters, the mirror at the top. So, welcome to the Castle of Mirrors. At this attraction, you can explore the inside of the castle before making a wish in front of the wishing mirror on the top floor. I recommend you invite someone to share the experience with. Who should I invite? Elie. I think I'll invite Elie. That'll be one ticket. Handed one ticket to the worker. Thank you very much. Enjoy your time exploring the fantastic Castle of Mirrors. So, this is the Castle of Mirrors. Heard a lot about it being the centerpiece of the park. Honestly, it's more impressive on the inside than I imagined. I would say that our mirrory sphere over there is what lends to its magical atmosphere. The castle itself reminds me of when I visited Gransel Castle while studying in Laberle. That's high praise. The IBC doesn't like to be outdone, I guess. The wishing mirror should be somewhere in here, right? You're supposed to ring the bell before standing in front of the mirror to make your wish. We should find them both on the castle's top floor. Alright, start making our way to the top then. After you. Here we go. Time to make a wish. But, are we supposed to say what our wish is aloud to the mirror? I think it would be fine if you make it to yourself. Let's give it a try. I hope that does it. Yes, I just finished too. So Lloyd, what did you wish for? I'm a little embarrassed to admit it, but it was nothing that special. Something like, I wish I can keep protecting Crossbell. With you, Elie, the rest of the SSS, and Kia too, of course. Why am I not surprised? I'll take that as a compliment. How about you, Elie? What do you wish for? Well, for my mother and father's health and happiness, I guess. It was about your parents. You remember, right? And they divorced 10 years ago. My mother lives in the Empire and my father in the Republic. We stay in contact through letters and phone calls, but hardly ever see them in person. I'm sure that's been difficult. Lost my parents when I was little, but still had Guy and Cecile there for me as I grew up. Fortunately, I had grandfather. So it's not as though I grew up wanting for anything or had a sad childhood. The best way to put it is that I'm worried about them. Worried? Like I said, my mother and father stay in contact with me and ask how I'm doing. But sometimes I think they do it because they regret they left me behind. It breaks my heart. Both of them are such earnest people. They're not the type to bury the past and live with no remorse. But still, it's been 10 years and all I want is for them to live fulfilling lives and be happy. In other words, for them to forget the past and move on. I hope you don't mean that unconditionally. No, of course not. I know that I wouldn't be here today if not for that very same history. I can keep that in perspective but still wish for mother and father to find happiness today. That makes sense. Sorry if it sounds like I'm just going in circles. No, not at all. I'll pray that your parents find happiness too. Thank you. had so much fun walking through the castle together. I'll be going now. See you again later. Yeah, see you later. Bye. Who should I invite? Tio. I think I'll invite Tio. That'll be 1 ticket. And it 1 ticket to the worker. Thank you very much. Enjoy your time exploring the fantastic Castle of Mirrors. Here we go. Time to make a wish. But, are we supposed to say what our wish is aloud to the mirror? It likely works the same if you think about it to yourself. Only one way to find out. I hope that does it. I was just finishing myself. Out of curiosity, what did you wish for, Lloyd? I'm a little embarrassed to admit it, but it was nothing that special. Something like I wish I can keep protecting Crossbell. With you, Tio, the rest of the SSS, and Kia too, of course. That is a very Lloyd-like wish. I'll take that as a compliment. How about you, Tio? What you wish for? For Chief Roberts to not be so cringeworthy in the future. That poor guy. That was a joke. Actually, my wish was to find my meaning in life. Lloyd, do you remember that night I collapsed in front of St. Ursula? I told all of you that I regretted not being able to ask Guy how someone like me should live 3 years ago. Even after resolving the court incident, I do not feel as though I have truly found the answer yet. I remember. You recall what I said, right? There aren't many people who do have the answer to how to live. And you don't have to rush or force things. You'll always have us, so you don't have to find the answer alone. Of course I remember. I promise that I have not become impatient. I know that I have all of you to help me. However, this remains the foremost question in my life. I am resolved to find the answer. Finding it was the wish I asked of the mirror. So it was. I guess I was worrying over nothing when I told you that you have us too. Nevertheless, I'm never going to let you forget. We're never going to abandon you. The SSS will be by your side until the day that wish comes true, Tio. I wouldn't expect anything less. So that was what the famous Castle of Mirrors is like. I'm glad we went together. I think I'll excuse myself now. Yeah, see you later. Yes, until then. Who should I invite? Randy. Think I'll invite Randy. That'll be 1 ticket. And it 1 ticket to the worker. Thank you very much. Enjoy your time exploring the fantastic Castle of Mirrors. Here we go. Time to make a wish. But are we supposed to say what our wish is aloud to the mirror? It'll probably go just as smooth if you make it in your head. Alright, let's do this. I hope that does it. All done on my end. So what do you wish for, Lloyd? I'm a little embarrassed to admit it, but it was nothing that special. Something like I wish I can keep protecting Crossbell. With you, Randy, the rest of the SSS, and Kira, too, of course. Should have figured you'd go for something sappy like that. You know there are no rules against spending a wish on yourself, right? Now, I know that. What about you, Randy? What did you wish for? Me? To replace you and have my very own harem of the hottest babes in all of Crossbell, too? Okay, I get it. I'm sorry I even asked. Come on, can you blame me? That's what any red-blooded male would wish for, right? There's Cecile, the other nurses. Oh, can't forget about Elie from the guild. Crossbell's got too many girls that are perfect for me to wish for just one, you know? Can I revise my wish for you to at least keep your hands off Cecile? Then again, I'm not too worried. I don't think the goddess could make that wish come true, let alone a mirror. Tell me how you really feel. Now I get it, you're jealous, ain't you? Tell you what, even after I take the normie crown from you, I'll let you have a few of them. Who said I was jealous, or that I wanted something like that? Ah, you're incorrigible. But whatever, We made our wishes, so let's get out of here. I wish even the goddess couldn't make come true, huh? Yeah, maybe wishing for them to stay comrades forever with someone like me would be too much to ask. Nothing like two dudes walking around a magic wonderland together, am I right? Well, I'm off. Yeah, see you later. Yep, later. Who should I invite? Noel. I think I'll invite Noel. That'll be one ticket. I did one ticket to the worker. Thank you very much. Enjoy your time exploring the fantastic Castle of Mirrors. Here we go. Time to make a wish. But are we supposed to say what our wish is aloud to the mirror? It'll probably work the same if you make it to yourself. Let's give it a shot. I hope that does it. I'm done too. If you don't mind me asking, what did you wish for, Lloyd? I'm a little embarrassed to admit it, but it was nothing that special. Something like I wish I can keep protecting Crossbell. With you, Noel, the rest of the SSS, and Kia too, of course. I see. That's very like you, Lloyd. I'll take that as a compliment. How about you, Noel? What'd you wish for? Mine might have been even simpler. I want to be the best guardsman I can be. I thought I was direct. Sounds like a Noel wish, alright. Never forgotten the conversation we had about your father. Might he have been on your mind when you made it? Well, like I said back then, I've never really thought about it like that. To be honest, I was anything but a daddy's little girl growing up. My father was too strict for that. Oh, I didn't realize. Maybe hard-ass is more like it. He wouldn't hesitate to whoop Fran on me if we ever got in trouble. He wanted us to know right from wrong. Remember Mum once took us to one of the border gates to see Dad while he was at work. Despite the corruption at the time, he and the other guardsmen were giving everything they had to protect Crossbell. Thinking back, maybe that was the day that I found appreciation for what the CGF did and began wanting to protect Crossbell too. And then you started to develop the same kind of strict personality and sense of justice. I guess so. Doesn't explain how Fran turned out to be such a sweetheart though. Maybe she was always the one destined to be Daddy's little girl and not me. I don't know about that. But it was just her way of dealing with the same things you were. Anyway, we made our wishes. Ready to go? Yeah, we should. Castle of Mirrors was so much fun. I think I'm going to have to excuse myself here though. Yeah, see you later. I'll see you later. Who should I invite? Wazy. I think I'll invite Wazy. That'll be one ticket. I did one ticket to the worker. Thank you very much. Enjoy your time exploring the fantastic Castle of Mirrors. Here we go. Time to make a wish. But, are we supposed to say what our wish is aloud to the mirror? It should be all good if we think about it to ourselves, shouldn't it? I say we give it a try. I hope that does it. Yes, it should. Don't hold out on me now. What did you wish for? I'm a little embarrassed to admit it, but it was nothing that special. Something like, I wish I can keep protecting Crossbell. With you, Wazy, the rest of the SSS, and Kia too, of course. Same old Lloyd. I'll take that as a compliment. How about you, Wazy? What do you wish for? Well, if you must know, I wish for my former sparring buddy to find his way. You mean Wald? Sure, even now the Saber Vipers are missing him. I'm wondering where he is. You know it's not your fault, right? Come now. I don't try to shoulder every little problem in the world like a certain leader I know. I knew this could happen the day that he and I had our fight in the rain. that it could drive him to despair and depression. It's up to Wald to move past that on his own. It's none of my business, and he wouldn't want it to be. Do evade quartz help you dodge responsibility too, or something? Still, if you really didn't care about Walt, you wouldn't have used your wish on him, would you have? You got me there, but I wouldn't say I was selfless in asking. If he doesn't come out of his rut, and it would feel like I didn't teach him anything. I wouldn't want that. There'd be no avoiding the fact that he and I still have unfinished business. Where would be the fun in that? You should try to being a little more honest with yourself. But I can't deny that you made a good pick. I want Wald and the Saber Vipers to find their paths too. Hope that wish comes true. You know, when you start talking all soft-hearted like that, it just makes you all the more irresistible. Alright, that's enough out of you. I regret spending even a single ticket on you today. So, that was the Castle of Mirrors. It's pretty interesting. That's another spot down. I think I'll go try something else. Yeah, see you later. Take care. Who should I invite? Kia. I think I'll invite Kia. That'll be one ticket. Handed one ticket to the worker. Thank you very much. Enjoy your time exploring the fantastic Castle of Mirrors. So, this is the Castle of Mirrors. Heard a lot about it being the centerpiece of the park. Honestly, it's more impressive on the inside than I imagined. What's that spinning thing in the middle? That's a star globe. Gives the place a magical atmosphere, doesn't it? It's really cool. Yeah, it's hard to put into words. The IBC never ceases to amaze. The wishing mirror should be somewhere in here, right? That one that Elie was talking about? I think it's at the very top. Alright, let's try heading there and looking for it then. Okie dokie. Here we go. Time to make a wish. Shall we say what our wish is? I think it'll work if you say it silently. You know, like a prayer. Alrighty, give it a shot. That should do it. Yep, I just got done making mine. So what did you wish for, Lloyd? I'm a little embarrassed to admit it, but it was nothing that special. Something like I wish I can keep protecting Crossbell. For the rest of the SSS, and you too, of course. That's just like you, Lloyd. I'll take that as a compliment. How about you, Kia? What'd you wish for? It was so hard to pick once I had to. But I gave my wish to Shizuku. I told that mirror that I want her eyes to get better. Yeah, I hope they do too. Can you imagine how complicated Shizuku's next surgery could be? But wishes that are made in front of this mirror are supposed to come true, right? That's the way it works, and I'm going to make as many wishes as it takes. And you won't be the only one. Maybe we're wishing for a miracle, but miracles do happen. What's wrong, Kia? It's nothing. I was making another wish. I want me and Lloyd to ring the bell even more. Aren't you full of energy? Wow, the castle was so big I had a ton of fun. Is it alright if I go and have fun somewhere else now? Yeah, see you later. See you later, Lloyd. Who should I invite? Fran. I think I'll invite Fran. That'll be one ticket. Handed one ticket to the worker. Thank you very much. Enjoyed time exploring the fantastic Castle of Mirrors. Here we go. Time to make a wish. But, are we supposed to say what our wishes aloud to the mirror? I think most people make their wishes to themselves. Let's give it a shot. that does it. Mine's all made too. Would it be alright if I asked you what you wished for, Lloyd? I'm a little embarrassed to admit it, but it was nothing that special. Something like I wish I can keep protecting Crossbell. With the rest of the SSS and Kia too, of course. Oh, Lloyd, you're such a sweetheart. I take that as a compliment. How about you, Fran? What'd you wish for? Would it be a surprise if I said my wish was to be more like Noel? I know it's not a secret. All I've ever wanted was to become the kind of woman others can rely on like her. No, I can't say I'm surprised. I think it's great you love Noel so much. Come to think of it, there's something I've been wanting to ask, Fran. Did you ever want to join the CGF like she did? Wanted to follow in her footsteps? What led you to join the CPD instead of the CGF? Can't deny that it crossed my mind, but one has things they're suited for, right? When I was at the police academy, I always received higher marks in administrative classes than I did in training. I thought joining the police was how I could best protect Crossbell too. It's not just those of us in the field who are working to protect Crossbell. We wouldn't be able to do our jobs if not for the work operators like you and everyone do on the administrative side. If you ask me, Fran, you found your true calling. The SSS couldn't have asked for anyone better to support us. Aw, you're going to make me blush if you keep that up. Honestly, if you guys rely on me, then I know I'm still following my dreams of being just as dependable as Noe is. I guess you're right. Well, I think that wraps up our wishes. You ready to head back downstairs? Yep, let's go. The Castle of Mirrors really is one of the most fun places here. Thanks for inviting me. I'm going to go catch it with the others. No problem. See you later. Catch you later. Who should I invite? Let's go Cecile. I think I'll invite Cecile. That'll be one ticket. And in one ticket to the worker. Thank you very much. Enjoy your time exploring the fantastic Castle of Mirrors. So, this is the Castle of Mirrors. Heard a lot about it being the centerpiece of the park. Honestly, it's more impressive on the inside than I imagined. Would that be a star globe there in the center? Gives the room a magical atmosphere. Reminds me of the castle in the picture book I used to read to you when you were little, Lloyd. I know what you mean. Looks like it was ripped straight from a fairy tale. Wishing mirror should be somewhere in here, right? Elie said that if you ring the bell and stand in front of the mirror, it will grant your wish. I believe it's on the top floor of the castle. Alright, let's start making our way there then. After you. There we go. Time to make our wish. But, are we supposed to say what our wishes are loud to the mirror? Should be fine if we think our wishes to ourselves, yes? Shall we give it a try? I hope that does it. I believe it should. I wonder what you wish for, Lloyd. I'm a little embarrassed to admit it, but it was nothing that special. Something like I wish I can keep protecting Crossbell. The rest of the SSS and Kia too, of course. It's so like you, Lloyd. I'll take that as a compliment. How about you, Cecile? What do you wish for? Would it be a surprise if I wish for you and the others to stay in good health? That's really all I want. Thank you, Cecile, truly. As much as I love visiting you, I promise we'll do everything we can to stay out of the hospital. No complaints here. I catch you coming through the doors with a needless injury. I'm going to give you shots until you cry. Something tells me Randy would love that. You have a deal. In exchange, make sure to take care of yourself and don't go from caregiver to patient, okay, Cecile? I know. When I think about the patients, I want to do everything I can for them. But it's a promise. I'll take little breaks like today from time to time, so don't you worry. I know you will, but I wonder if we have different definitions of what qualifies as time to time. Why do you think I brought it up in the first place, Cecile? Okay. Also promise not to exaggerate how often those breaks happen, and we'll take this to heart. Listen to you, caring so deeply about your older sister's well-being. You've grown up so much, Lloyd. Cecile, I'm an adult now. Stop treating me like a child. Okay, I'm sorry. Cecile never changes. She'll always be the girl I knew growing up. I'm not sure if that bodes well for her keeping that promise, though. The mirror and bell was so much fun to see in person. Well, I think I'll go back to the others now. Yeah, see you later. See you soon. Who should I invite? Ilya. I think I'll invite Ilya. That'll be 1 ticket. Added 1 ticket to the worker. Thank you very much. Enjoy your time exploring the fantastic castle of mirrors. Here we go. Time to make a wish. But, are we supposed to say what our wish is aloud to the mirror? Everything should be hunky-dory if we make our wish to ourselves, shouldn't it? Let's give it a try, shall we? I hope that does it. I just wrapped up myself. Is that what you wish for, little guy? I'm a little embarrassed to admit it, but it was not that special. Something like I wish I can keep protecting Crossbell. With the rest of the SSS and Kia too, of course. Ah, how admirable. That's just like you know. I'll take that as a compliment. How about you, Elie? What do you wish for? I wish to keep dancing, no matter what the future has in store for our fair Crossbell. Well, even had I not wished for it, it's not as though I have plans to leave the stage anytime soon. It sounds like a wish Ilya Plateri would make. I don't think anyone can match your dedication when it comes to the stage. I'm just amazed that you have unlimited energy like that. Where does it come from? I've never thought about it before. How to phrase it? I would just say that I revere the stage more than anyone else ever has or will. That's what makes me confident that no one on this continent can match my passion. As long as that's true, I'm going to dance until the day I die. Revere? That's a straightforward way to put it, but I think I understand. It's amazing, honestly. It's easy to see why so many people admire you. It's not that special. We all have things we're passionate about. About you, little guy. You'd put your life on the line to protect those precious to you, wouldn't you? Yeah, I would. It's our desire to protect Kia at all costs that allowed us to resolve the cult incident after all. So no limit to how strong people can become when it's for the sake of what they love. And that look on your face says it all. You understand perfectly. Well, we're all done here, right? Shall we be off? Yeah, let's go. Wasn't that castle just so impressive? I think I'm going to see what other fun I can have today. Yeah, see you later. Be seeing you. Who should I invite? Rixia. I think I'll invite Rixia. That'll be 1 ticket. Added 1 ticket to the worker. Thank you very much. Enjoy your time exploring the fantastic castle of mirrors. Here we go. Time to make a wish. But are we supposed to say what our wish is aloud to the mirror? Suppose we could think of our wishes to ourselves. Should we give it a try? I hope that does it. I just finished myself. What did you wish for, Lloyd? I'm a little embarrassed to admit it, but it was nothing that special. Something like I wish I can keep protecting Crossbell. With the rest of the SSS and Kia too, of course. Really now? That's very like you, Lloyd. I'll take that as a compliment. How about you, Rixia? What do you wish for? I wish to become a performer like Ilya is. I know that's presumptuous coming from me, as inexperienced as I am. No, not at all. You've gained a lot of popularity since making your Arcane Seal debut. And Ilya herself believes in you. That's why she recognized your talent to begin with, isn't it? I'm sure if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to become just as big of a star as Ilya is. Oh my. think it's far too soon to be predicting something like that. Besides, Sully has much more talent than I do. If anyone will succeed Ilya, it'll be her. Maybe she will, maybe she won't. I don't think there's anything wrong with you being more confident, though. You'll always have me cheering for you. Wishing for your dreams to come true extends past this Castle of Mirrors trip. Right, I couldn't be more grateful. Sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass both of us by saying that. Well, we're all done with making our wishes. Should we head back downstairs now? Yes, let's go. Surely it's not unforgivable to wish for something that could never come true. I enjoyed walking around the castle with you. If you don't mind, I think I'm going to excuse myself now. Yeah, see you later. See you again soon. Who should I invite? Sully. Think I'll invite Sully. That'll be one ticket. Handed one ticket to the worker. Thank you very much. Enjoy your time exploring the fantastic Castle of Mirrors. Here we go. Time to make a wish. But are we supposed to say what our wish is aloud to the mirror? It works the same if we think it in our head, doesn't it? Let's get this over with. I hope that does it. I'm done too. Well, what did you wish for? A little embarrassed to admit it, but it was nothing that special. Something like, I wish I can keep protecting Crossbell. With the rest of the SSS, and Kia too, of course. Yeah, I figured it'd be something like that. I'll take that as a compliment. How about you, Sully? What do you wish for? I didn't make a wish. You didn't? Then why did you say you were done a second ago? Well, for one, the wish stuff is all a bunch of made-up junk. It'll never come true. The slums I grew up in taught me that. I'm full of people that think just like I do. I drifted into Crossbell. Meeting Ilya and being taken in by her was nothing but dumb luck. I'd be pushing it by wishing for more than what I already have. Sully, you're a kind girl, you know that? Huh? It's rare for someone to be as selfless as you are, to think of others like you do. You're like that because you're kind and considerate of the people you care about. But that doesn't mean you can't think about your own happiness. But I don't think about it so hard. There's nothing wrong with wishing for something. Fine, I get it already. Jeez, busybody doesn't even do you justice. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to go into Sunday school mode. Listen, I don't know what the future holds for someone like me, but yeah. As I wish I want to come true. I want this upcoming Encore show to succeed when it debuts. Is that fine? Yeah, of course it is. In that case, I'll wish from the bottom of my heart that the show goes well too. You could have just said it in your head like you did the first time, jeez. I guess walking around the castle together wasn't so bad. I'm gonna take off now though. Yeah, see you later. See ya.